Hello everyone, welcome to the TSS. In this class we are going to discuss about the nodes and creating and deleting the HTML elements. Friends, in the last classes we had discussed about the nodes, right? So by using the concept of nodes we can access the values. Okay, so let us see this example. Document dot get element by id. So this little bit of code we will uh, access the element whose id is hello, and then the first child. Okay, first child. So for that particular element, the first child dot node value. So in the concept of nodes, so every element is treated as node, and then inside that will be treated as first child. Okay, so let us move to the VS Code and let's demonstrate this a little bit of code. Okay, now we have our own old document, so consisting of h1 tag, paragraph tag and paragraph tag, and which is wrapped inside, enclosed inside one division tag, right? Okay, this is the source code. Okay, now if you want to access this particular paragraph tag, so in one way we already saw that inner.html method or inner text method. Now by using uh, document dot get element by id, what text, right? Dot first child. Okay, dot first child, that means this is the element and this is also called as node. Okay, so in this the first child is text dot node value. Okay, node value. So by using this also you can display the value inside this tag, and another way is directly by quoting inner text or inner HTML. So in the concept of nodes we can access like this. Okay, so let me put an alert so that some box will come and tell the value of this one. Okay, now see, I am saving it. Here it is displaying I am learning JavaScript, right? And then if you want this particular uh, first child, then you can give disk here, front end web programming. Okay, so like that we can give, or in the other words we can make it as child nodes, and if you have more than 2 or 3, then in the array format we will access it, right? So by this method also we will, let me save it here, front end web programming. So if you change this text, and again here I am learning JavaScript. The concept is simple, friends. Earlier we had used dot inner HTML or dot inner text method, or means property, to access the inner content of the HTML element. Now we are using the nodes concept, right? So that is the only difference. Yeah, the functionality remains the same. Okay, and then we will discuss about how to add HTML elements and delete HTML elements by these methods. Okay, document dot create element, and what element we need to do, so we can give here like that: remove child, append child, write. Okay, so let us demonstrate it. Now we will make use of this little bit of code. Okay, now first if you want to create an additional element in addition to these tags. We have one heading tag, two paragraph tags here. So this is the web page appearance to the source code. Now if you want to insert some other code by JavaScript, by using JavaScript, then we can do like this. Say document dot okay create element of, say I am going to create one paragraph tag. Okay, create element paragraph tag. So we'll place this paragraph tag inside one variable called say paragraph. Okay, long name. So what this little bit of code will do is it will create the paragraph element, but here we have already h1 tag, p tag and p tag. So one h1 tag, two p tags are available. Now our requirement is to add one more paragraph tag. So we can do like this: document dot create element, this is the paragraph, and we had stored that element in the paragraph. Okay, and then we will create one text node, create text node, because so we are only creating the paragraph elements, but inside the text we need to create. For that purpose dot create text node will help. Okay, hello, I am JS developer. Okay, like that, some code, and put this in one variable where some will name it as some content. Okay, now so we had created one element and inside this text also. Now we need to insert it. Where we need to insert? In this division here we need to insert. If you want to insert, we need to access this division tag. Okay, right. Document dot get element by id of what id our division is having, SE section, because we are going to insert this paragraph tag and with this little bit of text inside this division tag here, right? So that's why we had accessed this id, right? Okay, where some okay, some div we will take. Okay, now div dot append child what paragraph. Okay, paragraph. This little bit of code will do is, so this we had accessed this division tag and we have stored in a div, or it may lead to confusion. Let me be a section. Okay, let it be section, and here to that section we are appending the paragraph tag. Okay, now here you can see only h1 tag, two paragraph tags, but this tag is created by JavaScript, not manually coded, right? So let us save it. Okay. here paragraph, here we have to do it. Paragraph dot append child what content, right? We need to append here, okay? And then we have to access that one section, and here you can see now, hello, I am JS developer. Okay, so here we had missed that append part. The paragraph create element will create only p tags, and then inside the text is, now we had created with create text node, and we had placed it in the content. So this content should be appended to inside the paragraph tag, okay, which we are going to insert. So this is what the code will do. And then we had accessed this division, so we need to place one more paragraph like this here with the help of JavaScript, and in between these two p tags, hello, I am JS developer, a matter will come. That is our requirement. So this is not manually coded, but using JavaScript we had done this, right? So on this section we had stored that one, and then to this section we had appended this child, right? So by that way we will create a new element to the web page, friends. And then what, how to remove the child? Okay, so append the child we already saw. Create element is, I already saw that one in the same example, append the child, and okay, create element we had saw. Now we will see how will I remove this one or this one or this one, okay, with the help of JavaScript. Now, so if you want to remove any of these elements, first we need to do is, first you need to access the element which we are going to remove, right? Simple, common sense. Get element by id. If I want to remove this particular paragraph element, then so access that one with the id, okay, access that one with the id and store it in some description variable. Okay, now what I need to remove it. So first I need to take this one also, because inside the division it is there, okay, right, where some section is equal to document dot get element by id of what section. Now what, this is the parent, this is the one of the child of this division, okay, section. Now what we will do is, section dot remove child of what, description, okay. So this is the section, that means this division we are having all these elements. These elements we had already accessed this one and stored in the description. So by referencing this one here, it will be removed, this particular thing will be removed. You can see now I am saving the document, okay, here you can see now it is removed. But here the source code may exist, but in the web page it will not appear, because by using JavaScript we had removed that one. And these are some of the methods for adding and deleting the elements, friends. and then our our good old method is document.write method. So in order to, if you want to create any element, this is the simplest possible method, friends. Simply we'll put whatever tag you want inside this parenthesis so that it will be added, okay, wherever you want. That is a simple method of adding HTML. Okay, now we have some this one, and we need to add some more elements. Okay, we'll make like this h1 tag, and no, I will take h2. H2, and what we will do, web say development, and then say h2. Okay, so this is all this is what is just some text, friends. Okay, so whatever you write in this, it will be appeared in the web page. Okay, now I am saving it. Here you can see web development. Okay, so nothing, no use of the inner HTML create element like that. Okay, right. So if you want to particularly insert this one before or after the element tags, then you need to use the before, insert before or insert after, like that. Methods are also available. So this is the concept of, friends. Okay, so this will also create an element to the HTML web page, right? Okay, friends, in the next class we will discuss some other topics. In this class we just saw the concept of nodes by taking some simple examples, and then HTML elements addition and deletion. Okay, now in the next class we will discuss some more topics, friends. So I am not that much concentrating on these JavaScript example, friends, because one library is there called JavaScript library called jQuery. So in that the code is very concise. Okay, this much of long codes will not be there. We will very smartly access the elements and manipulate it. Okay, that concepts will come in jQuery. It will simplify the JavaScript. This much of long codes will not be there. Very little and concise code will be there. Okay, that's why I am only giving the idea of JavaScript, basic JavaScript. Okay, nowadays so many people are using jQuery only. No, vanilla JavaScript, core JavaScript is not used by anyone, because they have to type these long codes. Okay, so in the jQuery classes also we will see how simplified version jQuery is when compared to JavaScript for front-end web scripting, friends. Okay, friends, in the next class we will come up with some other topics. Till then, bye bye. Yours Veera signing off. Thank you for listening.